Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Market Wrap-Up with myself, Michael Nauss, chartered market technician with StatsEdgeTrading.com. What we do every day on this channel, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, I don't know, wherever you're seeing the smart fridge, we go through stocks, Forex, crypto, try to get a sense of what's going on in the market from day to day. Very short videos, just kind of summing up what happened that day. Then in the weekend, we do a long-term video where I look at weekly charts at the end of the month. We're going to start doing monthly charts as well. So this will basically be like, what do we think going on for the next few days? Now, as always, if you want to make sure that you have this video emailed directly to you along with all of the screenshots of everything that I'm going to talk about and a bunch of stuff I'm not going to talk about for time's sake, make sure you go to StatsEdgeTrading.com and sign up for the email list there. Basically, I email you every day from Substack, so you can go to Substack, get it there as well. Basically, just make sure that you get access to everything emailed directly to you. A lot of people like that. Just comes to their phone. They can look at it whenever they get a chance. And if you want access to my watch list, you just sign up for trade ideas. Use Stats Edge for 15% off at checkout, and you'll get access to kind of what I'm looking at for the watch list. You can just copy and paste the watch list in, and you'll know every day what I am watching. All right, so without further ado, let's just pop into the charts here. And as always, we're going to start with Bitcoin, which is now not doing anything again. Right, so we had this massive spike up, this massive spike down. I'm short a little Bitcoin in this level from that, looking to short more just because of this big failed move. But now we're doing nothing. So, it's Bitcoin. Right? It seems like it's what it does. Big move, whole lot of nothing. Big move, whole lot of nothing. Big move, maybe a whole lot of nothing. So it's just important that if you're trading this instrument that you know that this is how it trades, and then you can just wait for the next kind of thing to occur. So now we have gold. I'm interested in gold here. We talked about this upper VWAP and this lower VWAP. I got a nice play off of the lower VWAP. We hit the upper VWAP, and now we are pulling back here. So I still, in the longer term, am bullish gold. So what I'm going to look to see if we can settle in here and start to push higher. That's what's interesting me here in gold. So cable, which is just dollar or pound dollar, I thought maybe would hold this area right here. Right, we held this for a long time. Now we bounce, and it looks like we might be failing and pushing back down here. So that would be right, bullish dollar and bearish the pound. Last but not least, been watching this forever, but put in a really interesting look today on Aussie yen, just tapping the backside of this trend line that we've had here for a long time. Come in, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 times that it's tested this line right here. So I am watching in a longer term or lower time frame chart, see if I can get long this with a wide stop, give it a bit of wiggle room, right? See if maybe over the next couple days or weeks we get back to this area right here. Now into the equity markets with trade ideas. We're going to look at the S&P 500. I just have like Z's for pattern or for what I'm looking at here because nothing's really happening. But one thing I want to point out, so take a look at the SPY, right? Get this in your head. Now we're going to go over to RSP. So RSP, so simply put, the S&P 500 is the 500 of the largest companies in the United States ranked by how large their market cap is, right? So Tesla, Apple, NVIDIA, all of these companies have much more weight in the S&P 500 than, little guys. Now, the RSP is the exact same 500 companies, but each stock gets an individual weight. So what happens is when we have, I showed you the SPY, which is basically just right under yesterday's low, right? It's just hanging out in kind of this area right here. And then we have RSP, much, much weaker on the day. What that shows us is that generally speaking, in a wide breadth of stocks, we're pushing lower. There's a couple that seem to be doing okay, and that's holding up the overall market, but under the hood, things are a little bit ugly. So now that we've had this downward push and then bounce. We got to see where this settles. And if it settles, anywhere in this area and starts to move higher, that's fantastic. If we break these lows, that's when we're going to start to get worried. So long way till that. I'm not trying to scare anyone, but overall, just kind of a real quiet day in the market. But we are seeing that separation from, the big risky names to the guys that are not moving nearly as much. So we have to pay attention to that one. So not going to go over everything that is on my watch list. You can see there's a lot up here. Again, all of those pictures are in Trade Ideas or in the email watch list you can get from StatsEdgeTrading.com, and you can move them over to Trade Ideas and actually know the exact prices, and I have little notes and everything for them. But what I'm doing now, what I do every day, is just the things that I've added. I've only added 2 today, just because under the hood there is some bearishness going on, so I'm going to watch that. One is AutoNation, or AN. Nice little ascending triangle going on right here with a clear resistance area of, call it 161-ish. So if we can get over 161, maybe whatever happened on this day starts to get reversed and we can get a trade out of that. The other one is Upwork, so UPWK. I like this one getting really, really tight in through here. It's holding the anchored VWAP from this low, which kind of looks like this, but we're getting really, really tight in this area. And then if you look, we're having this kind of inside flag inside this other flag. So I'm looking to see if we can break and hold over $15. I'll buy some there, stop, right, can get super, super tight on this name. One more I forgot about is JBL. Anchored VWAP on this one just kind of looks something like this, where it's just, let's actually just draw it in here, like that. So this is the anchored VWAP from this gap right here. You can see right at that area right now. If we can kind of dig in here and push higher, that's what I'm looking for to get involved in this name. If it just falls apart, obviously no trade. So that is it for me today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, talk to you tomorrow.